Hey everybody out there on the internet, it's me, Sam Miller, and normally when I do a video it's something fun and entertaining, but this time around I'm decided to try something new because according to my so-called friends, I have anger issues and they get tired of me whining and complaining and they tell me to go away. So, in order to spare them my ranting, I've decided that I would start complaining to you out there on the internet. And today, I'm going to rant about Weathermen. I've never liked Weathermen. In the scope of broadcast entertainment, I put Weathermen at the bottom. In fact, they shouldn't even be at the bottom, they should be below the bottom somewhere, because I feel that they're basically stand-up comedians that failed at life. And now just point at a wall and say, "This is where the cold front is." In their defense, they try to say that they predict the weather and they forecast the weather. In other words, they're guessing. And my response is, that's total BS because we've had weather since we've been walking. And, well, you should be able to figure out, maybe within 95% accuracy, given that this is the 21st century, that certain things should apply and work. But it is one of those jobs in this country that we have where you can lie and still keep your job. Anywhere else, you're kicked out and it's over. Weathermen just can't seem to get it together, and when they can't really do that, even that much, they have to go and do something even dumber. They gotta give names to everything, try to increase some sort of drama that I still can't figure out. Like they're trying to become a new sort of reality television. Dramatic, real weather. Ooh, it's the worst snow, it's the worst rain, blah, blah, blah. It's biblical, coming down, giraffes, elephants, and dogs. But it's what they do. Because they have nothing better to do, maybe they should actually, work on figuring out better models to make weather more accurate instead of sitting on their butts and trying to give names to everything, which is what is really getting me upset. Traditionally, it was hurricanes, and hurricanes to me sort of made sense because, well, they cause millions of dollars of damage, they kill people, and it's just something to keep sort of track of because, well, hurricanes have a tendency to hit the same spot over and over and over again, and people still feel the need to live in those same spots and get killed over and over and over again. Now they've decided to take their creative energies and name blizzards. I don't understand this at all. I guess it's that whole drama thing that I mentioned earlier that they're trying to do. But it's pointless. It's dumb. I remember when I was in junior high school, we had the blizzard of 1993. And guess what? When I say the winter or blizzard of 1993, people around me know what I'm talking about because my hometown was smashed with 5 feet of snow. Yes, it was terrible. Yes, it was a great inconvenience. But for the most part, I basically stayed at home, looked at the walls, watched the paint dry, and nothing else. I was stuck in my house for a week. No school, no nothing. Sounded like heaven. And that's basically what it was. There was nothing horrible about it. Yes, it was terrible the fact that you couldn't even get outside your door because once you opened it, if you wanted to go anywhere, you had to dig like a go for a groundhog to get to the car, which would make no sense anyway because your car is still covered in snow and actually buried. In fact, you're basically living in a tomb, and it spurred on a lot of cabin fever because if you stay with somebody for 5 days straight and you can't leave that same space, you want to kill them. Even if you love that person, you probably want to kill them by then. But I digress. We knew what the Blizzard of 93 is. We don't need names for events that don't really do anything except inconvenience us. It's dumb. Currently, I live in North Dakota, and this is why I'm complaining. Not the fact I'm living in North Dakota, that's a whole nother rant in itself, but why I'm really complaining about this. Because there's been a blizzard through the state, and it's a whopping 6 to 12 inches, which to me sounds like a dusting from what I'm used to, but they've decided to give this a name, and that name, of all things, Blizzard Gandalf. So, not only are Weathermen failed stand-up comedians, they're also apparent Lord of the Rings nerds. Apparently this is the blizzard to bring them all together, for all I know. And I think that's incredibly dumb. You can't figure out what my weather is going to be, and then you decide to give it the name of a wizard. Not only a white wizard. Ugh. I don't, you know what? I'd have been happier. In fact, it would have been better if they'd have just gotten a little bit nerdier. A little bit nerdier, not much. And called it Blizzard Ganon. Yes, from The Legend of Zelda. Because A, it sounds ominous. B, it's probably bringing the winter storm of power or something to wipe us all out. And bring us into the dark world because, you know, snow could knock out power and that would be awful. But we don't need these sort of things. It's dumb to just name something that's just a mild inconvenience. Ooh, tragedy. I can't really go out today. Well, it's Saturday. Well, I don't really need to go out. I don't have to do anything. I can lay around and rant in front of a camera and put it on the internet because my power is not out. Because I still have running water. But it's still Blizzard Gandalf. Whoa! It makes no sense. Weathermen have never made sense. Historically, and probably into the future. When my great-great-grandchildren are watching television, they'll probably see Al Roker's children doing the weather and being like, this is the dumbest thing ever. And as they stand inside their house, looking at this man who's probably saying, today it's going to be 72 degrees, and then look out their window and see snowflakes, they'll say the same thing as I do. Weathermen are completely worthless. Thank you.